Hey man, say man, welcome back to another episode of Scooch Media TV, man. Had to come tap in live with you guys, man, about this TYMB Fay Fay snitching situation. So if you don't know, I believe Chicago Police Department released body cam footage of him. I don't know if he was in an interrogation room, I don't know, but basically him, you know what I'm saying, and he basically told the officer at the end of the video, turn the body cam off and I'm gonna tell you what happened. Whatever situation, I don't know what he got himself into, I don't know. So he responded by saying he didn't snitch, where the paperwork at, nobody can say he told on them and all that type of stuff. But I wanna be fair when I say this though. There is no paperwork with him telling on nobody. So he's right about that. So I want to be fair, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just make this video trying to down him, because I'm not going to do that. I'm not here to expose nobody. That's not what I do. That's not my character. So to be fair, that incident where he was in, I guess the interrogation room, we don't see no paperwork on that situation of him telling on nobody. Now, he did say turn the body cam off, I'm going to tell you what happened, all that type of stuff, but I don't see no paperwork, so I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to make that clear. Now, of course, the internet, people in there and all that, street dudes, regular people in there, they basically trying to clown him for it. So I want to make this clear. This is like my 5th video I did, and I believe I said this twice or 3 times. Whatever a man or a woman decides to do, that's their choice. So even if he did told, that's that man's choice, bro. I'm not here to try to tell you he should never did that or whatever. That's his choice. He say he did it, he say he didn't. You know what I'm saying? But even if he did, that's that man's choice, bro. We live in a world where everybody wanna hold everybody accountable for this and that. You know what I'm saying? If that man chooses to do that, he obviously felt like that was his decision to try to get out of that situation. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that's that man's choice. We all got choices in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm choosing to sit in my truck and record this video. You know what I'm saying? So we all got choices. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to down somebody on their decisions, unless it's something crazy, like, we ain't got to speculate, but something real crazy, right? So my point is, you know what I'm saying, like, where do we go from here with all this, like these snitching allegations and stuff like that? He responded by saying he didn't snitch, he didn't tell, blase. He did an interview with Truth Teller TV. I think he called academics, he called in to clear his name, stuff like that. But I also want to be clear too with this. When you part of the street life, you rap about this stuff, you partake in those activities, there are unwritten rules. I done said this like twice or 3 times since I've been recording these videos. When you partake in those type of activities, hang around them type of guys, it's unwritten rules. And one of the unwritten rules is you don't talk to the police under no circumstances, bro. No circumstances, you know what I'm saying? Like, so in that world, he's being viewed as a snitch. Because, for one, you talking to the police, period, you know what I'm saying? And 2, he did tell the police officer, turn your body cam off and I'm gonna tell you what happened. Now, I don't know what he's referring to, I don't know, but he did say that. So in that world, he's being viewed as a snitch. They even said Lil Durk, he made a post on his story basically talking about him. I don't know, I'm not the type of guy who gonna assume after something like that, an artist make a post that it's about that person. I don't do that. They say he's an O Block affiliate, all that type of stuff. I'm not too sure. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is probably my first time even hearing about him. So, but I did want to be clear about that. When you partake in street activities, hang around those type of guys, live that type of life, you cannot talk to the police. In that world, you cannot talk to the police. You know what I'm saying? So, in that world, they viewing him as like he did something wrong. But my thing is, this is how I feel. I'm gonna just be honest. If you did it, you might as well come out and stand on it. I'm not saying what 6ix9ine did is right, because he was out here doing some wild stuff, and then when everything hits the fan, he told on everybody. You know, so I'm not saying do that, but if you told, stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I don't really care, but ain't no need to try to run from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no need to run from it. Like, if I did something crazy, I'ma always stand on it. One thing about me, I believe in standing on your truth, and I always stand on your truth to the end. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he's basically being crucified for that. Like I said, he went to academics platform. You know, I guess to clear his name, he did an interview with Truth Teller, but with that interview, it kind of seemed like, you know, he was dodging the question. You know, he asked him, you know, hey, did you do it? Did you snitch and all that? He was like bouncing around that question, you know what I'm saying? And that's his right. He got the right to do that. But like I said, even if he did do it, no need to crucify this man. That's that man's choice. He chose to do that. He chose to tell the loud man that. That's his choice. So I just feel like, you know, we kind of go to the next level with these type of topics. And at the end of the day, we know the streets ain't got no honor. Ain't no honor among thieves. We know this. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the toughest people you will never think would tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have personal experiences because every time I do something by myself most of the time. For that exact reason, I don't need people telling on me and telling what I did. Like, when I sold lean and I sold all that type of stuff, I didn't tell nobody. Only a couple people knew. You know what I'm saying? So because I don't like everybody in my business. I always been that way since I was young. So, but to get back on this situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that man chose to do that, that's that man's choice. But like I said, in the street world, he's been viewed as a snitch and all that. And like I said, you partake in those type of activities, you know, you're going to be viewed as that. And that's one of the unwritten rules to where you cannot talk to the police about nothing under no circumstances. So I just had to come tap in with that. Like I said, that's that man's choice. If he chose to do that, who am I? Who is us to crucify that man for whatever? Nobody's perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be on the internet acting like they perfect, and everybody got secrets, everybody got habits that we need to break. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? No need to crucify this man at the end of the day. I feel like the street life, what's the point of it? You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is bullshit anyway, you know what I'm saying? So don't get in the streets, man. I'm gonna just be honest. Don't get in the streets, man, period, for no reason. You know what I'm saying? People losing their lives every day. People going to jail for long periods of time. It brings a lot of unwanted attention. You got ops, you know, as they say, you know what I'm saying? You got beef with people. It's just a lot of watching over your shoulder. The police are always on you. The people in your community, they calling the police on you. Just whatever. Everything that can go wrong is gonna go wrong when you in them streets dealing dope, or you a shooter, or you a whatever, you know what I'm saying, a stepper. Anything can go wrong when you live that type of lifestyle. So that's why I say just don't do it, you know what I'm saying? Just do what's best for you, but don't do nothing that can drastically change your life. Last thing before I get out of here, we also gotta start looking at the police motives when they release this type of content. Why would they all of a sudden release this type of content? You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of stuff got me thinking too, and kind of raised my eyebrow. Like, why all of a sudden this content gets released? I'm not saying no right or wrong. He did what he did. He said what he said in the video. But I'm saying, why all of a sudden this content get released? Was it to make this guy look bad? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, we gotta start thinking about that too. You know what I'm saying? Because the laws don't care if somebody is snitch or not. They don't care. The police don't care, bro. If people are snitch or not, people don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they don't care, you know, like, there's plenty of people that have snitched and probably got killed weeks, months, years later after that. They don't care, bro. Their thing is just to get information. And that's part of their job. So we also got to start looking at the police department motives and stuff like that, because all of a sudden this video get released out of nowhere. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? We got to start thinking about that. But like I said, appreciate y'all tapping in with me, man. Got more content coming for sure, man. One love.